What can you tell me about these designs for a costume? A boggy
It's
costume.
Boggy! I must admit, I've been a fan of his before I ever came to the swamp.
A fan? So you're interested in cryptozoology?
Oh, no, I meant, well, Boggy has been in all kinds of cartoons and comic strips. He's one of the greatest characters of the last 100 years. I've got some comics in my tent. You really should see.
But he was only discovered 60 years ago.
Oh, that's true. Well, I rounded up.
But what about this costume? Have you seen anyone wearing it?
I can honestly say I've never seen anyone wearing anything like that. And I'm a very observant person.
Alright, well, thanks, Echo. So, I guess we can talk to the cameraman and grab Boggy's
I found these
costume.
designs for a costume. A boggy costume.
The legendary swamp creature.
Yeah, that's the one.
But these are just a child's drawings, are they not?
You think?
Perhaps. It's difficult to tell.
That's it? Okay. Let's ask you before we go over
What
to,
can you tell me about these designs for a boggy costume?
explain it.
Nothing whatsoever.
You're sure you didn't see anything like this while you were filming yesterday? Wait, hold on a minute. What if
you dare ask.
This costume isn't your doing, is it? Made for your movie, I mean?
My friend, there will be no costumed idiots within the viewfinder of my camera. I can assure you that.
And what about your boggy movie? Isn't that gonna be, like, a guy in a costume, or a puppet, or one of those weird robot things?
Technology has been kind to people like me. We no longer have any need for such tomfoolery. I can create a perfectly believable swamp creature within the confines of a computer. Much cheaper, too.
Huh.
Alright, well, now we just head up to our murder victim, Remington, and, you know, actually go ahead and do this finally.
Even though I have the key, this might not be as simple as I'd hoped. This door has 2 keyholes. So, which key should I use in each one?
Oh. Okay. Well, it's gotta be the same, right? That's low. That's high. Okay, so green and blue. Wow, that's terrifying.
Remington's desk is covered in drawings and maps and notes. It's all about Boggy. He was obsessed. An ink bottle spilled into his work. I'm sure he didn't do that on purpose.
Probably not.
Yeesh, it's a bit of a mess. Perhaps there's something underneath those drawings.
Alright, well. Hello.
Vincent Vanderpeer's business card. There's a couple of numbers scribbled on the back. It's a note addressed to Richard Remington. The handwriting is immaculate. Richard, our man of the world. A little help is in order. We're worried that the efforts regarding our elusive little friend might be in vain. Send word when you can. The letter is signed FF. And attached is a blurry little picture. It's some kind of metallic insect. The whole thing is a mystery. I have no idea. It's a letter Remington was writing before something caused him to spill his ink bottle. My dear fellow, I received your note 2 weeks ago, but have only recently found the time to do the appropriate research on the matter. I feel like my time in this awful swamp might finally come to a close, all due to the simple realization, the rest is obscured. What a tease.
How unfortunate. Okay.
An old hunting rifle, discarded carelessly near the window. This isn't the kind of thing I can ignore.
Alright, good for me. What's blinking?
Photos
Pictures.
and paintings line the wall above the fireplace, but one of the frames is empty. Wait a second. What are these pieces on the floor underneath it? This photo is ripped, but it looks important. If I can piece it together again, maybe it'll reveal a secret.
Possibly. Alright, so super puzzle. I mean, this game... Okay. Regardless of what is said about this game, it is super easy. But that does not make it any less fun. I'm having a blast playing this game. And truth be told, I really don't want it to stop at any time. That's a weird aspect ratio for a picture.
This photograph, it's a young Remington, and then some other men I don't know. They're all holding rifles. Maybe I can ask Harper about it.
Okay.
The open window looks over the wooden planks outside. Oh, and on one side, a part of the curtain has been ripped off.
Anything else?
No way. No way. Is this a werewolf? These animals, they're not, I don't recognize any of them.
Really?
I don't know what's in that jar, and I wish it wasn't in there. I'm gonna stop looking at it now. Hunting memorabilia. Claws, teeth. It would be an impressive collection if it wasn't so disturbing. It's a sharp metal poker for a fireplace, hidden in the shadows. Something about those 3 prongs. I feel like I just stumbled across an incredibly important piece of evidence.
Oh, hey. Is there
Have I
any blood?
uncovered a secret in here?
Let's see. Shouldn't be the reason. Uh-huh. I'm trying to think now. Those footprints do disprove something, but I don't know what the second part is. Maybe the hunting rifle. Remington's death explains why Richard Remington
Remington's desk explains why Richard Remington belonged to a secret society. Oh, that doesn't...
Okay, no. This is probably gonna take a while. The hunting photo.
The hunting photo explains why Richard Remington belonged to a secret society.
Okay. Explains why.
The hunting photo explains why Remington's desk belonged to a secret society. What is that supposed to mean? There's something about Mr. Remington. The hunting photo explains why Richard Remington murdered the victim. What is
No.
The hunting photo explains why
I'm just gonna
Richard
go
Remington
through.
was found at the crime scene. I'm losing my mind here.
Okay. The hunting photo is historical evidence that
The hunting photo
Oh.
is historical evidence that Richard Remington belonged to a secret society. I'm getting a strong feeling that Remington might be the bad guy in this story. If he wasn't already dead, I would have loved to ask him a couple of questions. I should ask around, see if I can gather any information about his motives for being here.
Chapter 3, Richard Remington's Real Reasons. Alright, well, let's go do that.
You saw Remington last night, but had you met him before? Did you know him?
I've never really spoken with him, but we've come into contact a few times. Vincent likes to handle that kind of work, and I like to let him.
What do you think of this place? The tourist attraction, I mean.
I can't say I like the idea of a natural area like this becoming commercialized.
I know. I just can't understand why anyone would even try.
I think Mr. Remington had his reasons. He looked like a man with a couple of secrets.
Like what?
I have no idea. If I knew, they wouldn't be secrets.
Good answer.
I suppose you've met with our murder victim, Richard Remington.
Yes, I've been in and out of this place for a while now. Naturally, I've crossed paths with Remington a number of times. Good value, that one. A real raconteur, you know.
You liked him? So far, I'm getting the impression he wasn't the most popular guy around here.
Well, that much is clear, isn't it? The man obviously slipped up somewhere, made an enemy or two, and bam, that's that. You just can't be too careful, can you?
Yeah, I think he did have an enemy or two. Or three. But you liked him.
I respected him. Good head on his shoulders. Good business sense, that man. He understood how to make things work for him.
Alright, well, let's continue on to the right over here and just head back around.
That means which... is it...
Let's go talk to Folder and see if he knows anything.
So,
I
Bog
found
costume.
these designs for a boggy costume.
oh, some ridiculous new merchandise for tourists to waste their money on.
No, I believe the murderer was dressed like this last night when they attacked Remington.
If they were trying to scare him out of the swamp, they should have spent more time making an accurate design.
What do you mean?
Well, this design is some bizarre hybrid between the real creature and the cartoon character. It simply hasn't been researched properly.
What's wrong with it?
Well, those flippers? Pure guesswork. Nothing but foolish imagination. Nobody knows what Boggy's feet look like. No footprint has ever been recorded.
So tell me, Special Agent Folder, how would you do a better job researching it if nothing has ever been recorded?
Oh, well, that's, you know, I mean, it's all a matter of taking the time to... It's just that but there's no way anyone would believe nothing but foolishness.
I gotcha.
What can you tell me about your relationship with Richard Remington?
We didn't really have one, and now we definitely don't have one. But look, all I can say is that he was a coward who enjoyed watering down history for his own benefit.
What does that mean?
It means there are some chapters of this swamp's history that he never wanted anyone to know about.
Did he like you sniffing around this museum all the time?
I don't think he knew, to be honest. And even if he did, there's nothing he could have done about it. He has no right to this building. He knows that. We both know that.
Why not? It was part of his tourist attraction, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
Really? Then, Alright, so I got everyone. Feels like I'm done talking to him.